How are we all? Let me know if you're in chat. Just trying to bring my chat up. There it is. I can see it now. How are we all? Oh. Tell you what, this new system is bizarre. It's a new one, right? So, how are we all? What's everyone up to today? Has everyone recovered from the loss yesterday? I know I haven't. What's everyone thinking in this game? Everyone got any predictions? Hey Chills, hey Peter, how are you? I'm hoping that we see a relatively good game, to be honest. I really do. I'm just looking forward to seeing Adelaide enter 50 as if they know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm looking forward to. It's a simple wish for Pom, but it's what I'd like to see. Right, let's change these colours of the teams. Hey Luke, how you doing? Mustafa, Adelaide by 63. I'm feeling good, mate. I'm feeling good. Hey, you know me, I don't get upset for too long. You know what I mean? I'm getting better in my old age. Do you know what I mean? Getting better in my old age. I'm starting to deal with the losses. I don't know if that's because I'm used to them or if that's just because, like, you know, there's something actually physically wrong with me, but I'm getting used to them, to be honest. Hopefully, this game will put it out of my mind. It's always good fun seeing another team that's not mine. Right, so hopefully now you see. There we are. So if I press this button, there we are. Look at that. It's almost like I'm meant to do it. So if I pop you chat out, I can now see you on the big screen. Hey, the man flu. It's getting there. You know what I mean? It's getting there. I feel I'm feeling a little bit better, mate. I'll be honest. Thanks for asking, though. I'm feeling a little bit more human, which is good to see. Have you avoided the man flu? I know a few of my mates have got it as well, so it might be going round, but I can't be blamed. So, big game this. Eagles hoping to buck the trend. Adelaide hoping to have a big percentage boosting victory. We are live tonight as well, 8:30 with Joe from Fancast Centre Bound. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll have a bit of a laugh this evening with him. That'll be good. You want to see Thilthorpe kick 10? It'd be good, wouldn't it? Tell you what, the Eagles Guernsey is really nice. So a nice little Sunday game for us to start the week. Well, to end the weekend, I suppose we should say. Hey, Blitzerino, how are you, mate? You okay? Hope you're doing all right, mate. Tell you what, looks beautiful day at Adelaide, doesn't it? Beautiful weather. Nice to do some footy as well. Good to see. You love it. How many goals do we think Ben Keys will kick, chat? We know Ben Keys loves a goal. Loves a snaggeroo. What do you guys and girls in chat do? You know, when your team loses, have you got like a kind of like process you go through? Like, how do you deal with it? I always think that's interesting. Me and Pop used to go to when I was a kid. Used to go to this pie shop. After a loss, we used to go there. We used to get home. That used to be our dinner. If we lost, we went to the pie shop, and if we won, we'd go to the Little Chef, which was like a little restaurant, and we'd like go mental and eat like kings, or we'd just have a shitty little pie if we lost. 2023, hey mate, yeah, that's probably a good way, Luke. It's good. Which game did you go? Did you go to the North game? North Pies? That was after us, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, because I was bullying Luke for him saying that it was going to be a close game. Oh, the Hawks game. Yeah, you see, I'm a bit like you, Pete. I just watch another game and it makes me start to worry about another team. So that helps me massively. There we are. A little bit of love here at the start of the game. You love to see it. This guy's practiced the coin toss, legit. You can tell that this guy has definitely practiced the coin toss. Hey, you do right, Pete. And there we are. Toss is committed. We are about to commence. Not much, mate. Nothing good, my end, Badger from Oz. Been ill, we had a bereavement in the family. So it's been quite full on. That's why you haven't seen me as live as often this week. I've got a free couple of hours today afternoon, so thought I'd hang with you guys and girls. Watch Adelaide to cheer me up. Cheers, Badger from Oz, mate. Game Matt Lange. And I made everyone sick in the house as well, so everyone else is dealing with that. And also at the start of the man flu, I'm at the back end of it. So yeah, I've had a rough week, I'll be honest. So I'll be glad when this week's over. So I'm looking forward to this game just to cheer me up. See some good football, hopefully some high scores. Hey, Badger from Oz, DM me, mate, if you want. Always here for you, brother. Hey, a problem shared is a problem halved, didn't they? That's what they say. Peter V, I don't think I'm flavour of the month at the minute, mate. Like, the kids' father-in-law, Zoe, have all got it. Let's say this. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not best pleased. She's not best pleased, let's put it that way. To be fair, though, I don't often get ill. So I think I've got off that way. Here we go. We are off. Eagles take on the Crows. And they're straight into it. Riley O'Brien handballs it out to Isaac Rankine, who leaves Harley Reid for dust. Smart little handball. And he's evidently ran too far. How good was that Sam Walsh run too far in the back half of the ground yesterday, just quietly? Nice little build-up play here from Eagles. They get it to about half forward, driven in. And a simple mark for Keeney. And Adelaide look to build from the back half of the ground. Here they go, dancing through traffic. Hey, that's good, mate. It's always good when your team win, Badger. Always good, mate. I think it was definitely there, Langy. He definitely ran too far, but it was. I mean, it's just quite funny, isn't it? I mean, you've got to find the sick humour in the fact that we conceded a goal for running so far in your back half of the ground in front of goal. It is quite humorous. Fair enough, Badger from Oswald. Sending all my love to you, mate. Hope everything's good. Free kick here for the Eagles, taken high. And the Eagles had a bit of the ball this early term. Here is Elijah Hewitt. Drills it just up to the goal square. I mean, just up to 50. And Riley O'Brien intercept marks. Me too, D. How are you? Here is Jordan Dawson. Bounces down the left flank. Drives it in to Thilthorpe. Had it. Spilled it. But it is a free kick against Thilthorpe. Will have his first. Bit of online grocery shopping. Can't beat a bit of online grocery shopping. Here we are. Riley Thilthorpe lines up his first shot of the day. Excellent beard. And easily through. Crom 6. If you shop at Woolworths, Badger from Oz, they've got like these air fry ready meals that aren't actually that bad. Because of all that's happened at home, we were a bit lazy this week and we got one of them steak air fry meals. Actually, all right, you know. I've had worse. It is a good beard day. He's put a lot of effort into that. You can tell that he he puts the whatever you need to put on it. You know, I keep forgetting I have a third screen that I can actually utilise. It's one of them weird POM things that I'm still getting used to having an extra screen. Yeah, if you get yourself an air fryer, honestly, highly recommend. It's quick, it's easy. All right. Hey, I'm looking forward to it as well, Joe. Can't wait, mate. Atomic meat and mango habanero pizzas. That sounds gross. Yeah, Langy, it throws me a few times as well, mate. Good mark there by Thilthorpe on the right wing. Goes back inside. Hits up his mate, Jordan Dawson. Nice little shot. Hit up kick to Laird. And look at the patience here from Adelaide. Just nice and patient. Opening up the angle here. And there we are. We've got the runners now. Spilled by Laird. Manages to get it under control. Ushered out of it by Tim Kelly. Tim Kelly handballs it off to Baker. And they are out here at Eagles. Give and go. Brockman. Great kick. Absolute peach from the Crows. And Brady Hoff will have a shot at goal. Great football from Eagles there. You love to see it. Had a bit of everything, that did. Transition football at its finest. He's been a very, very good player this year for Eagles, I think, Brady. Very underrated. You watch him miss it now. Bangs it through. No dramas. We are level here at the AO. Hey, tell you what. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Chat, if you could pick one player from each team to play for your team, who would it be? I would like Liam Ryan from the Eagles. I think Harley Reid is a cheat. And I'd like Isaac Rankine from the Crows. Centre bounce renews the battle. Here is Rankine dancing in traffic. Oh, I'll tell you what, Peeling was quick. Lines up. The Pete Dog behind. Cosy Pickett. Mate, don't mind it. Who would you take from Crows and Eagles? There we are. Eagles look to build from the back. Goes short. Was that 15? Dubious. Dubious. Graham goes back inside though to Ginby. And they work their way out the back half. Elijah Hewitt. Good shout. Choose. Rankine and Dawson. Ooh. Nice little build-up play here from the Eagles. Eagles draft picks. That wouldn't be bad, would it? Imagine Jagger and Rankine. Ah, oh, good days. Here we are. Short build-up play from Adelaide. They're willing to play in danger. They go forward. Poor kick by Sam Berry. It'll work out well for them. You know what? I reckon Harley Reid will be really good in a good system. Hey, Taylor, how are you, mate? Good luck today, mate. Good luck against the Suns. Riley O'Brien taps it down. Rankine spins through trouble. Outside of the right peg. And it's hits nothing, I don't think. That spin was sexual. How good was that spin? Ah. Ah. Yes, please. Intercepted here by Milwera from a poor kick in. And they're threatening here and Peatling bangs the mark. I mean, it would probably help, Luke. I think we probably have enough talent as it is if teams drafted and traded well. But I can see your point. Jamie Cripps, I don't mind that. Here we are, James Peatling, probably, in my opinion, been signing of the season. And no one's talked about it. Bangs it through. Big goal. You'd get rid of TDK and land Butters. Fuck, that'd be a tough sell, wouldn't it? Do you want to come and play for the Port Adelaide of the Southeast? Damo, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you? Can I just say, Peatling, legit, one of the best. Hey, happy birthday, Taylor, mate. Enjoy the day, mate. Hey, I love a little bit of interstate football, though, Luke. I might be the anomaly. Tell you what, this has been a relatively good game thus far. Gotta say, people said I was mad. O'Brien wins the tap again. Finds Rochelle this time, who's under all sorts of cosh. Eagles' pressure was great there. Kelly drives it in. And Mark Keynes just runs it out for a behind. Hey, Luke, how are you, mate? Intercepted brilliantly by Mr. Matty Flynn. He flicks it out wide. Does old Flynn Dog. He flicks it out to Liam Duggan. Liam Duggan drives it inside 50. Nothing there. And Adelaide mop it up. Mark Keane with some dancing feet. Do you think we sack Voss? Look, I'm going to be totally honest. 0-4, I wanted him gone. But I can't see him surviving. Oh, love that, Luke. Bit of peace, mate. Hey, got to just enjoy yourself, hey. Take that little bit of R&R. Riley O'Brien taps it down to Schligo, who is ripped off. Ball driven in again by Ginby. Adelaide having to defend here. Oscar Allen can't quite clean it up. And Mark Keane puts a horrible handball in. All sorts of pressure. Oscar Allen can't get the shot away. And Adelaide somehow escape with a great kick by Worrell. Cheers, Jake. How are you, mate? Oh, what a bounce that is. Stays in Neil Bullen. When everyone else gave up, he carried on. Dawson tries to gather. Good hearty tackle. And the Eagles managed to survive. Oh, dear. Yeah, Luke, that it's always a nightmare when you get an animal desexed. Feel for him. We are Eagles just usher it outside their D50, but Adelaide are all set up, driven back inside. The target is Dawson, can't gather it cleanly. Smart hands. Oh, Dawson! Big goal. Adelaide storm in the front after some sustained pressure. Hey, Sammy, can you imagine coming into Carlton? Can you imagine? Yeah, like, what dogs have you got as well? Have you got, like, quite active dogs? Big goal there by Adelaide. Adelaide have a little bit of scoreboard control now. Eagles need to respond. They've had some opportunities, though, the Eagles. Honestly, Lou, absolutely not. Yes, they'll be really active dogs, man. Yeah, poor dogs. They have energy to burn. Big tackle there. Eagles mop it up. Hewitt dribs it forward. Laird puts old mate Worrell into a lot of trouble. Max McElhenney, sorry, into a world of trouble. You know what? I find it weird when they put Thilthorpe into the ruck. It just doesn't look right, does it? Mark Keane under Koch. Oscar Allen's been active. Yeah, Luke, they need proper... I had a Labrador growing up and that needed, like, proper walks, man. Like, you couldn't just do, like, a 10-minute round the block. Otherwise, Princess was a dickhead. So I feel for them when they're desexed and they've got a rest. It's like kids. No intent on that out of bounds. Eagles have an opportunity here to drive it in. Tom Cole. Weirdest looking human being in the world, Tom Cole. Good intercept mark by Thilthorpe. Oh, what a chaos ball. Harley Reid dances. Big goal and an absolute shocking kick by Thilthorpe. Put them in worlds of hurt. Yeah, Spawn, look, yeah. Animals are very like kids. Having kids and animals, there's not much difference. Kids are probably easier because you can actually, they understand English. Animals don't, so that's probably an issue. Very lackadaisical there by by old mate Thilthorpe and read well. They're capable of a brain fart, aren't they, Adelaide, Luke? Like, look, that was just cash. Way too cash. And you know what? Fair play, Tyler Brockman. He attacked that ball hard. Big goal. Eagles will be a little bit resurgent as well. They've got their win off the bat now, so you don't want to give them too much of a sniff. Probably the first time they've got first possession out of the stoppage. Elijah gives it to Oscar Allen, who again just wastes the inside 50. And off they go. Good little over-the-top handball. They are Adelaide building here. Dawson can't get it under control. Jinby did incredibly well. And Eagles get a chance to counter. Great kick to Oscar Allen. Oil in the beard. Luke, Eagles will win another game. Will it be against your mob? I think you're too smart, your team. You're too smart, your team. But they'll definitely catch someone a cropper. Adelaide here having to just really need to go up a level here. Hey, Kane, how are you, mate? Good hustle by the Eagles, though, thus far. Oh, it flips out here. Can they get something going? They can. Elijah is pushed out of bounds. Yeah, Fremantle are like that team, aren't they, Luke? Like they're on a bit of a winning streak. Hey, how good has Bailey Smith been, though, Luke? Fuck me, he's one hell of a player. Elijah being active here, manages to get it a little bit forward. Oscar Allen desperate. Brandon, some people said it wouldn't. It never really started. Hey, Ben. I was just lucky with the time. You know what? I've got like a soft spot for Bailey Smith, though. How am I feeling after yesterday's nightmare? I'm kind of over it. Like, I had a bit of a late night last night. So I did my review a bit early, as you've seen. So that kind of helped me. I went to bed kind of... I said what I had to say. I didn't sleep on it. So that might be a new little thing that I do. I'll rewatch the game there and then. Because I actually feel so much healthier for getting it out of my system. Hey, Team Ella. Hey, Kate, Kiara. So I actually have found something by accident. I had a bit of time. I had some stuff to do last night. Hey, Luke, we need it though, don't we? Because I feel like a lot of the AFL players are kind of vanillaed and watered down. Like, I'm all for a little bit of shithousery. Because I think as human beings we all are capable of a bit of shithousery. Nice little short kick there. Eagles just being very patient. Tom Cole waits for the opportunity. Good mark. And they are flying here, the Eagles. Driven in. What a lead. Jake Waterman. And this is to level it up. The Eagles moving the ball very nicely. Yeah, there is. Would you say, though, Kane, that I remember the Tigers of 2016? Because I've got two good mates who are massive Tigers fans. You could kind of see what they were trying to do, though, and it just didn't work. Like, with the Blues, would you say, I don't think that will work? I don't know if that's me being blinded because I want them to win. Cheers, Murph. Jake Waterman off his right peg. Bang. But goal. 19 apiece. We have a game here at the AR. You know what? I am actually looking forward to this week's content because we've got the beautiful bye. So I get to focus on 3 other teams this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. Hey, the Eagles are playing nice footy. Saligo's absolutely mobbed in there. The longer that the Eagles stay in this, the more their tails will wag. Riley O'Brien gets the free. He goes short. And here we are. The Crows drive it inside 50. Goes straight out the back. Very clever by Luke Pedler. He didn't get sucked in. And there is a very much needed goal. Pedler read that so well off the back of that pack. Well played. And the Crows hit the front again. Good football all round. Riley O'Brien dribs it forward. And Rochelle gets the free taken high. Rochelle, short kick, misses everyone, but it's a free for a push. Thilthorpe will take it. Yeah, I mean, the big issue as well, Kane, is we can't have like that draft or the trade because we got no Arsenal. So we've really banked on this being the list, which I think we look back to my draft videos last year and I said this was the draft to attack. This one you could really afford to miss. And a lot of pressure on Jagger. That is a very loose kick from Thilthorpe from just in front. And Liam Duggan will do the honours. 5 minutes 54 to play in this. And Eagles go ball down the middle. Is that a push out of it? Tim Kelly does well to win the loose ball. He wants to get a stoppage here. And I think he succeeded. Well done. Yeah, Kane, it's very similar type of players. Like last year, I was really hot on it early that the draft had so many role players, which I feel like is the backbone of every side. Adelaide managed to win the ball back. Milwera goes down that left wing. We know the Eagles love to try and cut back inside if they can as early as possible. They're looking for that option. None present themselves there. And they go down to the fat side of the ground. And Jimby does very well, spoils it behind. Be an interesting one. I mean, I would be inclined to draft. You got what, the 6th oldest list in the thing. So you need youth in. So 4 minutes 44, boundary throw just in Adelaide's forward 50 half. And here we are. Riley O'Brien taps it down as he often does, finds Dawson. Dawson kicks it inside 50. It's spoiled. I'll tell you what, another stoppage. Hey, Langy, be a decent effort if they could. Here we are. Tim Kelly wrestles it. Poor handball though. Puts them under unnecessary pressure. Hey, Franciscus, how are you? Dribbled forward. Here we are. Eagles handball straight into Zach Taylor, and Adelaide managed to turn the ball back over. They drive inside 50. A lot of work to do. Oh, I'll tell you what, Cole was under enormous pressure. Being hunted. Well done by Liam Baker. Great give and go. He gets them out to the D50. And a boundary throw. I mean, Slobber, I think their demeanour was that of how they played, wasn't it? Hey, Massimo Rasso, Kane, wouldn't mind him. Wouldn't mind Sam Turner either. Wouldn't mind Tom McCarthy either. Jack Graham drives it forward. Adelaide have numbers, though, out the back. And Laird and Mark Keane just sort them out here. And Wayne Mawera handballs it off. Off they go again. Slingshot attack. Josh Worrell. Dawson can't take the mark. Is that kicking in danger? It might be, but it's not paid. Yeah, I love Tom McCarthy. An elite ball user would definitely be nice. Great intercept grab there from Jordan Butts. He switches the play to the back pocket. And Adelaide, just patient build-up from this back half of the ground and waiting to go. They might go here with this kick. There you are. They've got that corridor kick now. Darcy Fogarty looks for options. Oh, Phil Thorpe can't do much with that. And Jinby's under all sorts and comes out the champ. Bad kick, though. Rankine. Another spin. Players there to help. Go on. Oh, excellent defending from the Eagles there. Sandy Brock did well. He's going to have some more work to do. Well done, Eagles. On Adam, on Uze, I think he's very good. I like the way that he's playing. I think that, in my opinion, Kane, I think you play the style of football you want to play in 5 years. And you stick to it. And if you win, lose or draw, that's the way you do it. As Liam Ryan will have a shot goal. So I really rate it because I think you're learning the good habits as the team grows. So I like the fact that he doesn't throw men behind the ball when he gives it a go, because I think that'll pay you back in 2027, 2028. That'll pay you back. I think it's easy to chop and change and try and make the scoreboard look better. But I think if you are wanting to rebuild, you've got to play the system that you are going to play so it becomes ironed on in 5 years' time. There's no point just waiting until the team's there. Liam Ryan behind. Hey, Therese, how are you, my love? Hey, DJ Big Tom, my pleasure, mate. I hope everything is gravy in the mighty Midlands. Ball inside 50, marked by Rory Laird. Yeah, and Kane, I think that happens because I think teams want to win, but like long term, as they concede a 50 here, the last thing Eagles want in red time. Like, what purpose does it serve making the scoreboard intact? Like, I would say you're already massively ahead of where people thought. Most people said you'd win 0 games. So I think he deserves a bit of credit that he gives it a go, and it will kick him in the arse. Excellent mark there by Waterman. And that should see us out this term. I agree, Damo. Like, you've got to play the system that. Spot on, Langy. Like, you play the way you want to play. I'm feeling, look, health-wise, I feel shit, but as a human being, I feel good, Teresa. And there is the quarter, 26-20. It's been a very, very end-to-end game. Hey, Murphy, I'm quite happy that I had us 6-12. And I did caveat it by saying I could see us being way better than that, but I could also see us being worse. Bin strikes. Jesus. That'll be a nightmare as well with the little bins. Teresa, yeah. On the back end of it now, we had a bereavement in the family as well midweek, so I mean that's knocked everyone, and then everyone's got a cold. Because I'm a dickhead and I gave it to everyone. But Damo's spot on. Yeah, I agree, Kate. Like, for me, if the communication's good, though, you shouldn't worry about the win-loss ratio, in my opinion. Like, if the communication's good and people to say, look, this is what we're doing, should be fine. But I think Richmond are so far ahead of the Eagles because I think Eagles have resorted at times to protecting the scoreboard versus executing the game plan, which is why last week was a pleasant surprise watching the Eagles do that. Yeah, Damon, my reservation with Fremantle is just, I feel like you never go. And I think the killer blow is a great point. I just feel like you always play the percentages versus actually risk losing. Cheers, Damo. Much love, man. You know what it's like as well. It's just like a nightmare. Well, you can't go too ham hot, Lou. I mean, like if you look at let's like if you look at say Richmond, what do? Like Richmond, they cut it back heavily, as they say, and how many changes did Richmond make? Max, it was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 of them were retirements. So you look at Carlton, you could probably make 8, but you've got 0 picks. You're going to have what? TDK's pick. So that's one of them. And then you're going to have 3 shit picks. You're also going to have to make sure your futures, if you do trade them, you've got enough planning to make sure you get back into that for Cody Walker. So there's a lot to do. But like, there has to be an element with the Blues that you look at the players that are out of contract next year. What value do you have in them? Because Kemp, St Kilda were willing to pay a pick in the 40s for Kemp. They ain't paying that now. They're paying a pick in the 50s, 60s. So you look at it that way. Much love, Teresa. Cheers, Kane. Like, I would genuinely say the best thing for the Blues to do would be attack the next 2 drafts as hard as possible. And I do feel like we took a big risk with Jagger, and now we're going to have to live that. But I do think the logical choice last year was to take 2 or 3 picks inside the first 30. We're lucky that we've got quite good at worst role players in that side, in the Camparellis. They're going to be at worst role players. But we've put a lot of energy in, and we don't really, like, that's where you've got a question list management at the minute. That you should have, obviously, I don't think they thought we'd be as bad as we are. But what can you do? I'm with you, Franciscus. How good is it? Yeah, but Lou, like, everyone's just spitting the dummy out, aren't they? The problem is you can't. The problem is you can't do that because we don't have draft Arsenal. And when you trade someone, you're never going to get a good player back straight away. So if Carlton do go down that avenue where people talk about Collingwood, the difference between Collingwood and Carlton, if they start selling people, is the players that they had value. Had value. And they had draft Arsenal to compensate them picks by doing salary cap dumps. We don't. So when we're at the negotiation table, other teams know we have no string to pull. So it's hard. No, they're not, J-Dub. Eagles are playing good. Hey, Franciscus, I couldn't agree more. Like that was as good as a draft as you could see. You know who I'm a huge fan of as well there? Hugo Ralphsmith's one of my favourite players. Like when I watch Richmond, I know it sounds weird, but Ralphsmith is my favourite player to watch. Like he gives me so much joy watching him play football. J-Dub. Sal going crazy, mate, innit? Well done as well this weekend, bro. I thought of you. AK did. He's got a decent lid on him. He did look all right, didn't he? You did very well, Teresa, as with second quarter begins. I haven't got big expectations of him. He's a young kid. Like, my expectations are higher than they were this year because he's had a year to work on his upper body. But I'm hoping that he's not thrust into a major role while we've got numbnuts there. Like, enjoy his football. Like, Harry O'Farrell really worries me because if you watched Harry O'Farrell last night, he was playing in front of his man the entire game, which is how he got there. What scares me is no other defender does that at Carlton, so that will eventually be coached out of him, which, if you take away his ability to back himself in, he'll be a shit footballer if you take that away from him. Because his natural instinct is, horrible kick in across that, and Adelaide managed to fix it. Adelaide's decision-making under no pressure today has really put them under a little bit of a cosh. Harley Reid gives it off to Liam Baker. They drive inside 50. Elijah Hewitt behind. Judson Clark's solid, man. He was really good, Teresa. What happened with Charlie West? Why haven't I seen a debut from that boy? I want some Charlie West in my life. I agree, Teresa. I just thought he was like primed for debut. I was excited. I just think Akers is showing Akers what Akers is, which he was average at St Kilda. He was average at Fremantle. And I think he's lost a yard of pace. Adelaide trying to manufacture something here. Saligo, horrible handball, but he's lucky they've got numbers. Ranking dances in traffic, puts Curtin under all sorts of pressure. He drives it forward. Eagles are frantic here. Thilthorpe hands it off. Benjamin Keys. Big goal. They needed that, the Crows. Yeah, I want to see a little bit of Charlie West, to be honest. Look at Sandy Brock. Like, are you taking piss? There was 5-on-2, mate. Play to the whistle, they say, and Ben Keys doing that. Do you know what I mean? Tell you what, you've got to feel sorry there. Look, Marich and Co just looking at each other. I mean, Lou, I'm not so bothered about getting rid of Lewis Young, to be honest. Worst case, he's depth. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be permanently a fixture in best 23. But, like, Evans, yeah. Doc, I can see it. But, I mean, all four of them players have zero value. So, like, you probably... And with the draft picks we're going to get, let's say our best picks pick 40. Because you can't count your first rounder for TDK. You've got to replace a best 23 player with him. You ain't getting anyone better on the open market than Blake Acres, Lewis Young, Francis Evans, and Doc. You know what, Teresa? My wife says that I'm stubborn, but even after 12 games of seeing Jesse Motlop in the midfield, I would have probably given up that experiment 10 games ago, and I am fairly stubborn when I have an idea. Like, if Carlton want picks, they're going to have to trade a best 22 player. And listen to how much they cry about Matt Owies and Matt Kennedy. And they're borderline best 22 players for the Blues. They were positions we had depth in. So imagine the type of player and feedback you're going to get if they do trade a big name and that person goes on to be good. Like, people saying Mackay... Trade Mackay. I can see Mackay going to any club and kicking 50, 60 goals. So then imagine what Lemmy's going to experience replacing him. Look at Lemmy, he's rubbish. He only kicks 1 goal. $16 minutes to go, and it's 22-32. Very, very loose from the Crows. Yeah, but the Cats do something that Carlton don't do. They let their players cook in the VFL for a year, 2 years, and also play them in one role, and also heavily scout local leagues. Yeah, Murph, like, you look at Carlton's out-of-contract players next year, if you ascertain their draft value and then just assume that you're going to get picks 50 afterwards... if you just delisted them to make up your list spot, you ain't getting any player better than that. Like, the statistic... Carlton struggled to get a top 10 pick, right? Imagine going into the draft with 20 picks in 65. Fuck me. I'd be scared to think what we'd draft. Hey, Mo, how are you, mate? Adelaide trying to build out, and it's just not coming together down the half-back line. Some short kicks, and they put themselves under all sorts of pressure. That is poor that they've allowed that. Luke Pedler takes the mark. I'm not very good at fantasy, but both have been down, haven't they? Big goal there. Adelaide had shell shock there. A goal from nothing. An absolute bomb from Tyler Brockman. I think it was a pass, and it's just sailed through. Again, Adelaide turn it over, looking for that switch. Incredibly well read. And the corridor was wide open. The goal square was wide open. I think that's more of a pass to Oscar Allen. The bounce is horrendous. And off he goes through. And suddenly, we're back within a goal. Adelaide just not being able to get any cohesion from the back half to the midfield. And Eagles have made them pay nearly every time. Oscar Allen to Harley Reid. I love Isaac Caker. I love him. Ball comes in. Adelaide trying everything. Over the top handball. And eventually Hinge gets it out to half back. Great mark by Rankine. He has been easily their best player. Mate, a small forward that can small forward. Sign me up. Murph. Sign me up. Wouldn't mind our small forwards as well in a system being made to play small forward. That'd also be good. Yeah, I did see that, Langy. Hey, love that, Mo. Yeah, but Lou, like, but these players won't be any good. Do you know what I mean? Like you look at the statistical probability of a pick in the 60s plus making it AFL level. It's worse than the mid-season draft. And duke out and develop talent. Duke out and develop talent. I don't see many of our players adding skills from when we've drafted them. They've just got bigger and older. Like, I love Walsh as much as the next guy, but has he got better? Like, has he added anything? And he was the best in class. So, like, we struggle to develop a pick one. So, like, the advantage of Akers over a pick 70 is you call him a list clogger, at least his body will survive. So, if you can't develop Sam Walsh, odds are, pick 65, he's going to be shitter than he was. I agree, Luke. Like people take the piss out of Kane Corn saying Rosie's better, but Rosie's a different footballer to what he's drafted. And I love Sam Walsh. He's a talented kid, but I don't see any additions to his game from when we drafted him because it's still the hard running and he stays in games because he runs all the time. But I don't think his kicking's got better. I don't think his attacking sense has got better. Spawn Luke Perry. People forget Houston was a forward when he was drafted. But, like, I love you, Lou, but you're asking the Blues to do something they've never done. Clever kick by Curtin. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're asking the Blues to do something they've never done, and that is gonna be a goal. Adelaide really need this to go up the gear. Zachy Taylor. Oh, that is a bad miss. 33-28. They've been okay. I mean, look, wins breed confidence, don't they, John Murray? Like, are they back? I still have big question marks of their fragility when the game gets tough. But when they have midfield control and they manage to starve the opposition of any exits, they are a tough side to beat just through their personnel. Are they back? I don't know. But confidence breeds success, doesn't it? I always enjoy that, though, don't you, Teresa? Because I think people forget that a young player just doesn't care. There we are. Effort and goal from a tight angle post. That was a fantastic effort from Jackie Hutchinson. Cheers, John. Are you a Freo fan? Good luck, mate. Hope you have a good year. Oh, I agree with you, Lou. But what I'm saying is you've got to bear in mind that the Blues are in that system at the minute where they have to sell something of value. Like, I've seen people say, offer Cripps to Eagles for Harley Reid. Why would Eagles do that? Because they're trying to get younger and build a list. Is that a high tackle? It's not. It is, finally. Jesus, I was going to say, I thought you'd call holding the ball then. And it's a 50. That is unfortunate. But, like, people are saying, like, trade Cripps for Harley Reid. Like, not only is that a bad idea, even if they accepted it, but why would Eagles do it? Like all 17 other clubs know the value of the players. Yeah, but you've also got to remember, Luke, and no one talks about this, Riley O'Brien takes a contested mark in front. Big mark. You got to remember, though, Harry Mackay, that's $1 million over, 8-9 years? That depreciates his value because who's paying that? I agree, Luke, but, why would they do that? You see, you've got to think, I always try and say to people, I wouldn't do it. But, if I was buying Harry, I've got to match his contract offer. That's stupid. Because I can't guarantee he's going to be good. Riley O'Brien bangs it through. The Crom needed that. I think Melbourne, Teresa, would definitely want a key forward. Brisbane. Hey, John, I think you'll be fine. My only reservation is you're very safe. And I'd like to see JL make you attack more. Swans, yellow. I'd say the most value is Sam Walsh. I hate to say it because he's in the TDK situation the year after. But, yeah, Lou, or you could do what other teams do and set a stay-at-home forward to help him. But, there's options there. I always say this, not every team has two elite key forwards, but they manage to play well, don't they? So, that's, again, structure, application, want and desire. Angela, I've got a feeling Man United cashing on him, Angela. Shot a goal behind. But I would say, you know what people don't talk about? You look at all the good teams, Adelaide, Collingwood, Brisbane, Sydney. It all starts from the midfield. So, when people are saying we need to get small forwards, we need to get this and that. I think when you look at Carlton's midfield makeup, ask yourself, is that conducive to elite ball movement and moving the ball quickly? And then you look at the half-back flank. Is playing that system conducive with what you want to do in the modern-day system? Because when you look at the makeup of the team, it makes sense why we play a contested brand, because that's all they fucking can do. Can you imagine our boys playing the Crows way? Or the Collingwood way? So, if you are talking a rebuild, you're talking, you're building the back line around Wheatering and Harry. Ball comes in from Eagles. Oh, tell you what, this is a fest. Boundary throw. So, like, you'd have to change quite a lot. And that's a free kick to Adelaide. Like, I would say, Carlton, if people are talking the rebuild route, and I'd love your opinions, but my personal opinion is I genuinely think our rebuild is more complicated than the Eagles. It's more complicated than the Eagles because I feel like the entire list is structured to play one way and everyone wants us to play the modern way. And we've invested long-term contracts in players that can't play that way. Teresa, I think that's a good point. I mean, the forwards don't help themselves, right? But honestly, what are they meant to do? Like, them kicks are fucking shocking. And Harry's not doing his second and third efforts for whatever reason. Charlie never does them, so that makes it even worse. The Smalls play 20 metres behind the ball. Yeah, Luke, and have you heard? They've been quite open. They're playing a more offensive game style, which has gone against them. And ironically, they've reverted back to playing that industrious way. It's a pickle. Like, it's a pickle. And I don't know how you fix it is my honest answer. But I think holding the flag window open is the stupidest thing we could do. Because I don't actually think it is open. Is my personal opinion. I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I just genuinely don't think it's there. Oh, shocking kick by Adelaide again. Tim Kelly sharks it. Mark Keane does well, but he's outnumbered. And, oh, that is heartbreaking. Tell you what, Ryan Marrick took the game on. He's pinged holding the ball. But tell you what, the Eagles, there ain't no mugs. Like, it's hard, Luke, isn't it, to break your habit of your lifetime. Is there any unrestricted? Not really, because, like, I feel like the worst thing Carlton can do is buy other teams' cast-offs. I feel like we'd have to have a real focused recruitment strategy of where we're going to go. Like 3 years. I think we need to look 3 years ahead and actually get serious and not stray. I feel like what you're seeing at the minute is 3 people having a different idea for a rebuild 6 years ago that has ultimately paid the price now. And if you want my honest opinion, I feel like until Carlton accept that, you're never going to see any improvement. Great kick there inside. Josh Rochelle hits up the mark, 39-30. Like, Adelaide are a team that I am really impressed by because last year they played this offensive style and it didn't go well. But they've doubled down on it. They've brought in Peatling, so they've got that extra dynamic runner. They've doubled down on it. They've said that this is our system. And that's what good sides do. They say this is how we're going to play. And they've fucked off results for system. Rochelle bangs it through. Murphy and Lang, I couldn't agree with you more. And I think that just shows you it's very one-dimensional football. One-dimensional football that we've got big guys, just kick it to them. Like Adelaide have got 3 big guys. They're not playing today, but you just see Adelaide do it. And they've got 3 fucking giants who are all good. Jill, spot on. How are you, my lovely, as well? Hope you're doing well. It's just frustrating, isn't it? But, I mean, like, I can sit and moan about it. In reality, they ain't listening to me, are they? So, it is what it is. Just got to sit here and embrace it. Oh, as Voss says, what is it? Fucking get after it. Adelaide slowly pulling away here. Spawn, Joe. I feel like we're the only team that wins the contest and then goes back into a contest to get the contest. Sam Berry drives it forward, 2-on-1. Adelaide's pressure starting to ramp up inside 50. Neil Bullen. All sorts of pressure. Neil Bullen wins it again. That guy is an animal. He's here again. Neil Bullen handballs it off. Rankine round the corner behind. Intercept mark there by Jordan Dawson. He switches it into the corridor. Adelaide love doing this. It just opens up the angle and you see, look, they're happy to go back to the 45. They get the mark. Oh, that is too clever by the funny named Isaac Cumming. Murphy, it's getting a little bit monotonous. You know me as well. Like, I was one of the first to fall out with Teague. I watched the content. I fell out with Voss midway through last year, and now it's starting to wind me up a little bit. But that's not giving the players a whole pass either. The players need to have a look at themselves as well. Mark Philthorpe, not count. Is it counted? It is. Riley Philthorpe with a great lead. 3 players hanging off him. And this is heartbreaking from the Eagles. Do the Eagles deserve to be 4 goals down if this goes through? Probably not. But Adelaide going through the motions now, and they're just showing that there is a skill gap. Fucking hell, Riley Philthorpe's kicking has been absolutely shit housery today. Jesus, what is going on with Philthorpe's kicking, bros and goes? Jesus. Adelaide could have put this game out of sight, out of mind with some of the misses they've had. Back we go to the contest, and a little stoppage here, just in the forward half here for Adelaide. Dawson, as usual, wins the ball under all sorts of pressure. Eagles are now. Great tackle. Adelaide's pressure's started to really ramp up the last 10 minutes. Anyone else have a bit of a Collingwood versus North feeling of this game, that it's not coming together for Adelaide now, but when it does, it's going to be a bloodbath? Rory Laird here takes the intercept mark. He flips it out to Jordan Butts. Yeah, it's all how you use it inside there, Teresa. It's like the contested possession. People froth that. But I like to see what you do with the ball. If you're winning the contest, that just means you're getting it out of the danger zones. But if you're winning the contested ball and you're going at like 11% inside 50, you might as well just fucking not bother winning the hard ball. So 1 minute 52 to play. 47-30. Tell you what, the tackle pressure in this game has been great to watch. Saligo drives it inside 50. Jinby is there. He's under all sorts of pressure, though, from Fogarty. And that is clever by Sandy Brock. Just headbutt his chest and fall out of bounds. That is very clever. 47-30 then. 1 minute 35. Here we are. Got a little bit of a contest here. James Paitlin involved in everything. Coming. Hits it up to full forward. And there's a free kick. Riley Thilthorpe. Again, another chopping threes. Missed about 8 of these in front. Really needs to make this one count. Desperation now appearing in the D50 of the Eagles. As you would expect, they've been under a bit of cosh this 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm a big fan as well, Teresa. 1 minute to go. Here we are. Thilthorpe from just in front. He's tried all sorts. Maybe just try kicking like normal human being. He does. Finally has another go. $53-30, and now they have a fair lead, do the Crows, with 50 seconds to play of the second. Definitely by no means been flawless, but now can pull away. You know what? Thilthorpe looks like the dude from SAS, Ant Middleton. Doesn't he? Is that just me? Have I made that up? Could have done. He just looked like Ant Middleton, doesn't he? Cheers, Teresa. Chase. Quality shows. Riley O'Brien taps it down as often you see Dawson gets it. And here we are. Sandy Brock clears his lines down the right, their left flank. Oh, Waterman, that's ball umpire. Waterman with an absolute mammoth effort. Giant garden gnome. Tell you what, some absolute pressure from Jake Waterman, and he should have the last kick of the half. Why's that guy doing the what's up behind him? How's that going to put him off, apart from you looking like a complete fucking lemon? Here we are, Jake Waterman. Had a nice goal for his first. Can he make it 2? Looks very sexy off the boot. There you are. What an answer from the Eagles. The Eagles go into the half. 36-53 down. They are 17 points behind, and they have played very well. And a little bit of experience, a little bit of maturity. They could have been leading this game. Could have been leading this game. Very wasteful from the old side that is Adelaide. But so far, so good for the Crom. So far, so good from the Crom. So, right, chat, we'll be back at 2:35. I'm going to go and grab something to eat because I am Lee Marvin. We'll do that and I will be back. Let's get into it, Mike. How are you, mate? Tell you what, been a bit wasteful from your crows, bro. Gotta say. But ultimately, getting the job done as it stands. A bit wasteful at times. Would you say that's fair? Been a bit languid, is the way I'd describe it. A bit languid, a bit VJ Sig. Fall asleep in the backswing. You know what's weird is my office is actually heating up. I don't know if that's the temperature I'm running. But I'm going to turn off the heating. Probably die now. How are we all anyway? How good is Isaac Rankine? Such a footballer. It's good to see it. Such a happy human being, isn't he, Eddie? Don't you think? Like, such a happy human being. It's good to see. He kicked some good goals, didn't he, Eddie Betts? Like, for both clubs he played for. What games are we looking forward to watching for the rest of the night? Who are you all watching? Who are we all on tonight? Dog's chasing his ball outside, if you can hear that growling, so don't fear. We're not about to get mauled by dogs. So a lot of work to do for the Crom here. They're going to have to go a little bit quick smart in this game, I feel. They're going to have to start doing it. D's versus Swans. How have you got over the final, Angelo? Are you feeling a bit better about it? That'll be a very intriguing game. I was thinking about watching that, but I've got an appointment at 4 o'clock. Just after this. But I agree with you. It's going to be an interesting game. Who have you got in that one, Angelo? You know, Angelo, you're a bagger, aren't you, as well, aren't you, Angelo, from memory? Bagger and a United fan? Do you not see, like, the similarities between the two sides as well? With, like, so many years of bad coaching that even the senior players are susceptible of absolute toffee football. You know what? I love just seeing kids have fun, man. I'm coaching a client at the minute. They're 7 year old, and he had his first session last week with me, and like he had about 10 shots, and the ball just went along the ground or he missed it, and then he hit one, and like he got into the ball, and the ball got airborne, and seeing his face, I still get that's the big buzz I get, even with my own children when they get something. The buzz as a coach or as a dad or as a uncle or whatever, just seeing someone get something for the first time is like one of the most purest forms of happiness you can ever feel. Such a good feeling seeing someone get it. I need some inspiration for tea as well. I've got either chicken Kiev flavoured sausages, which sounds really random, but they were at the butcher's, and I thought, you know what, give them a go. Or chili con carne. What was I drinking? Oh, it was a sugar-free Monster earlier. Oh, Lions, Angela. Sorry, mate. I saw the name and assumed. Yeah, I mean, it's big for Ange, isn't it? It's big for Ange. Just disappointing, isn't it? Like, I mean, I think it would have papered over the cracks had we won it. It would have made off-season a little bit easier selling Champions League football as opposed to we're selling an away day at Wokington. But, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So, one more commercial break and we should be into the next half. A minute to go before it starts. It's been a very, very open plan contest. Probably a bit closer than most people anticipated. Certainly myself. But that is full credit to the Eagles, who have worked incredibly hard in this game. And probably deserve this tightness. Angela, I hope he resigns. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they do sack him, or there is even temptation to, I hope he walks. But, you know, commendable. Commendable. They were definitely the better side in the final. It's heartbreaking, though, isn't it? I mean, Angela, you're like me. You've probably seen the glory years of United, and it is horrible to watch, isn't it, mate? Like, it's horrible to watch just the state of where they are as a team is very disappointing. Like, I was chatting to a younger United fan in one of the forums the other day, and like I said to him, I don't even think any of these players would wear the shirt in a bygone era are good enough to. And it's sad to see. It's sad to see. And we've only got ourselves to blame as well, because we've just made constant bad decisions, haven't we, United? Like, constant. Blinded by names so much. Kylie, g'day, mate. How are you? You alright? Always ominous when they put Harley Reid 7 touches. I just know, even though it's muted, they're bagging him and saying he should be doing more. Like, a second-year player should drag this team out of the doldrums and make them a top side. All right, then. So here we are. We are about to get underway. Hey, Langy, mate. I think Carlton's the worst one because, like, I chose to support them. You know, like United, I was kind of forced to. So, like, so there's that kind of like loyalty forever with them that there was no other option. I feel you, Kylie. I'm not best pleased either. Always nice to kick back with you lot and just watch a different game that's not Carlton, to be honest. Here we go. Second half is away. And we start much like we did the first. Riley O'Brien taps it down and Harley Reid does well to force a stoppage. Jordan Dawson gets away from Harley Reid, who handballs it out to Max Michelani. Bad kick. Loses his footing and it goes out for a throw. Angela, I buy a lot in as well the weight of expectation. I feel like if you're a big name player coming into United at the minute, Fans are just expecting you to turn us from a 17th side to a number 1 side, and fuck me, I don't think you could get anyone to do that. Good little passage of handballs here. Brockman under all sorts of pressure, and oh, well done, Max keeps it in, and Phil Thorpe gets the lead. Brave by Jinby against the flight of the ball. He has been very good today. He has. Dawson can't grab the mark. We have a contest here down the left wing. Dawson somehow comes out with it. Plays on. That should be ball. It is. And Jack Graham handballs it off. And back we go. Ryan Marriage drives it in, and Oscar Allen is it? No, it's the other bald guy. Bailey Williams takes the mark. And a good start by the Eagles. The Eagles have been really up for the fight in and around the clinches, it has to be said. And not scared to get the ball in the mixer either. Aiden, I'm good, mate. I'm with you, brother. How are you? Teresa, I'm with you. And Bailey Williams. What a weird flight of the ball. It looked like it was missing left and then missed right. Mark Keane will do the honours and get us back underway. It's always sunny in Queensland, though, isn't it, Langy? Here we are, Sam Berry. Handballs it inside. Jordan Butts gets it back. Berry does well to avoid everyone. Finds Neil Bullen. He spreads it to Curtin. Aiden, you've done well there, mate. You've chosen bad teams. And, oh, Rankin overcooks the kick under no pressure. And this could be holding the ball. It's not. I support the Browns as well, Aiden. So, I mean, one thing we can tell at the minute is I'm not very good at picking a team with no loyalty. It's not so bad, actually, today in Melbourne, Kylie, is it? Out here in Melton, it's quite nice. Jinby cleans it up just at fullback. Lots of pressure there. Does incredibly well to get rid of the ball. Oh, tell you what, that's going to be high. Rory Laird gets the free kick. Yeah, I agree, Angela. I mean, we've seen that. Hey, Teresa, look at you living near the beach. You little beach babe. It is. It's a real nice day. I'm looking forward to getting out and driving in this after this. It is kind of like supporting the same team, but in red, isn't it, Aiden, at times? Fuck me, it's hard. This guy loves sticking his tongue out, this Adelaide fan. Look, he is proper into it, bro. So boundary throw, then 16 minutes to go in this third. What do I think of Isaiah Dudley? He gets a lot of questions on this channel. Do you know what I mean? For a small forward, he's a solid little young man. World ahead at his feet. Some nice talent there. Oh, big tackle. Is that holding the ball? It is. Good tackle there. Was it in all sorts of hurt Noah Long. Ben Keys drives it inside 50 and a great mark by Darcy Fogarty. It was a tough watch at Aiden, I've got to say, mate. $15.50 to go. Adelaide have worked so hard for this lead when you'd think it was in cruise control, and Darcy Foggett are usually reliable in front of the sticks. Another shocking kick. Adelaide's kicking boots haven't been strong today. That was a proper fucking shank, wasn't it? Is it dry mouth, Langy? There we are. Waterman handballs it. A bizarre kick by Tim Kelly. It does work out, though, as he spreads the play. Eagles look for the lead. Great kick up to Harley Reid. Harley Reid dances round one. Shrugs him off. And he pops it up to Liam Ryan. Yeah, that's a low-end injury, though, isn't it, Teresa, from memory? Because it was a clean break, so it's like a 6-weeker. Is that a Carlton fan in the chat, in the crowd? Out of bounds on the full, misses everything. Max Michelani will do the honours. He goes down the right wing. Neil Bullen sees it out of play. 14 minutes 30. Well, I wish him well, Teresa. He's a big name player for you blokes, but no doubt you've got some no-brand twat in the VFL who's just going to come out and literally be Maynard 2.0. So I'd wish you best of luck, but you probably don't fucking need it. Should be a good game, Aidan. I'm with you. James Peatling has been involved in everything Adelaide have done good. He wins that free kick, dishes it out to Hinge Dog, who drops it inside 50. Ben Keys, he's like, where is everyone? And he's set upon, luckily finds himself out of bounds. Harley Reid handballs it off. Tell you what, growing in confidence are the Eagles. Kylie, welcome, my darling. Thank you very much. You say it's an easy replacement, but you guys are just disgusting that you've got so many players hidden away. Oh, big mark there by Max. They've got the overlap now. Max Michelani drills it inside, and a good mark by Danny Curtin. You always try. Liam Baker under all sorts manages to get it away, but Adelaide is set up to bring it back in. Horrible handball from Milwera. He's still hanging though. Hey, Teresa, I was one of the few that were quite hot on the Pies pre-season. I've been bullying Luke all night because he said it was a banana skin against North. So 54-37. 12 minutes 57. Adelaide just been very wasteful and the Eagles growing in confidence. Here we are. Oh, big boy tackle. Big boy tackle by Jack Hutchinson. No drama, Langs. Riley O'Brien battles again. Sam Berry can't get it clean. He's wrapped up. Great pressure by Adelaide and great pressure by the Eagles. I'll forgive him this once, Teresa. Riley O'Brien monsters in the wing. There we are, Jack Hutchinson under pressure. Rochelle takes him, and it's another stoppage. Good pressure here. This has been a good little contest here in the third we have. Oh, Rankine hasn't got the ball. And that should be a free. It is. Rankine will have a shot at goal. Am I getting excited about Riley O'Brien and Cowan? Not really. He's going to be sorely disappointed when he sees our midfield. It's an interesting one, isn't it? It's a little bit like when you watch, it's like when you watch, obscure YouTube soccer and they've got, weird names that they've just tried to make an abbreviation of that it probably doesn't need it. Rankine won't miss from there, and 60 points, 37. I am indeed, Aiden. I am indeed. Do I think Riley O'Brien's coming? Mate, too early to say. It's May. Too early to say. $60-37 is the score. 11 minutes 50 in the third. Lang, it'd be a huge dub, wouldn't it, for Rowan? Jordan Dawson drives it inside 50. Darcy Fogarty doesn't land kindly for him, and he's set upon by Jinby straight away. Defensive pressure's been good. Aiden, who do I... Someone like Sam Tone or Jacob Newton would make me happy. I do like Rasso, purely because he's just pure X Factor. He's more of a high-risk pick. Behind. Angela, the talk is they're prioritising Rory Delap. The reason Carlton didn't go for him is GWS said they didn't want to sell him and they wanted to trade for him and they were willing to risk on into free agency. So there's the reason. Nick Haynes was free. Carlton wanted to buy Jagger. Yeah, Teresa, yeah. I don't think you'll go Rod Ali with a first-round pick, though. Everyone keeps saying that. I think if you open up a second list spot, maybe. But I don't think anyone else will take Rod Ali as well as a project. Big mark there by Brockman. Yeah, I think Mason. I've just answered you, Paul. And Josh, why do you have so many burners? Legit. Just stay as one person. Yeah, I think he goes to Aiden. I think he goes to Arsenal too. It seems like United have prioritised. Poor kick there by Brockman just in front on an angle. Yeah, I agree, Teresa. I think Mason makes sense because he gives you coverage today. Probably next week, Paul. Hopefully once this sickness dies down and everything's sorted with the family, I'll have a little bit more time in the week. Intercept mark here by the Eagles. The Eagles look to build again. Jaden Hunt just outside 50. Big mark. Touched off the boot, though. Good pressure by Adelaide. Adelaide have done so well at surviving. Feel like he's been coming, though, for ages, hasn't it, Garnacho, though? Liam Ryan! Off the step! Behind. Tell you what, Eagles have had the opportunities to make this a lot closer. Absolutely not, Langy. As a rule, when I get a GWS player, I quick sell them like I do Carlton. No, that's not fair. I've got Harry and Harry Himmelberg in my team. Adelaide trying to build. Go through the corridor. They get the mark. Saligo whips it out to the wing. Dawson in acres of space. The kick needs to be good. And it is excellent. Great transition football by the Crows. They needed that. And Luke Pedler should smash this one through the sticks. How good is Ty, Arsenal Fan TV? Like, I don't know how Arsenal fans don't get super annoyed by him. Because that level of deluded can't be healthy to listen to. Like, I hate Arsenal. But, fuck me, I genuinely start to feel sorry for some of their fans when I listen to Ty. Great transition football by Adelaide. And Adelaide just showing that they've got just really dining out on the quality at this stage. But credit to the Eagles. They have made this a tough game. Eight minutes, 26 to go. And Eagles win it out of the centre. Oh, Harley Reid. It's a tripping free. Harley Reid drills it inside 50. And a big mark by Oscar Allen. The captain coming up trumps. Tell you what, we've got a game of football here on our hands. Eagles will not die. Yeah, Arsenal Fan TV when they're angry is good viewing. Oscar Allen drills it through. Afternoon, Tever, how are you? 67-45, and the Eagles stay in it. I think he ends up at Brisbane. What do you think, Teresa? I mean, I think he's needed at both. You know what? I'm surprised Sydney haven't been linked. Do you know what I mean? So 7 minutes to go in the third. And it's 67-45. Adelaide just struggling to execute and leaving the door open. Not at the minute, Langy. There'd be another team as well, mate. Thilthorpe drives it inside 50. Pedler gets on his bike. Peculiar kick. Fast hands from Darcy. Neil Bullen spins. Goes. Good goal. Great forward craft from all the smalls there. Adelaide hits straight back 73-45. They just won't go away, will they? You saw it, Chills. Tell you what, Neil Bullen did well there. Good work. Did well to thread that through about 8 players as well, to be fair. Good football. Glad Chills appreciated the pun. Be nice, wouldn't it, Kylie? Would be nice. Be also nice if our midfield drove it in like that as well to give the Smalls something to do. Suppose it doesn't help that half of our Smalls are playing back pocket. Here we are. Riley Thilthorpe drives it forward. Liam Baker intercepts. And this is what Eagles have been willing to do. Play a bit of football. Holding the ball. Surely that's 50. Driven back in. Oh, big high fly. And Adelaide play on Neil Bullen. Been told to come back. And Pedler gives it. Oh, what is going on here? Get control of the game, umps. Pedler's done very well. Will be sub-accountant, probably playing full-time on the ball or probably playing forward pocket. Maybe back pocket, actually, because he's quite attacking, so we play him the opposite way that he's got. Here we are, Luke Pedler flims it across the face of the goal behind. Fair amount of stoppages in here. So Sid, big Brock drives it down the corridor. Everyone is there. Adelaide have got numbers, though, everywhere here. Dangerous handball. 5 minutes 44 in the third, God. Hey, Langy knows. And Peatling gets the free. He will drive it inside 50. He was definitely been one of the more lively players for Crows today. They spread it out to Jordan Dawson. Dawson drives it inside to the goal square. Misses everyone behind. Five minutes 20 to play in this third. Eagles go down that left side again. Ball in disrepute. Sid Draper is there. Jordan Dawson does so well to get that out. Should be... How's that not high? It went round Liam Ryan's neck. Another stoppage just in D50. Adelaide have just ramped up their pressure a little bit this last 5 minutes again. Starting to take the edge off the game. I'll tell you what, he's such a good footballer, his old Mitchy Hinge. Manages to get it inside 50. Baker into all sorts. Manages to release it. Cummins paddles it down. Draper kicks smothered. Good tackle. Another stoppage. Swans or Demons? At the G, I feel like the Swans will lose that game, but I would not be shocked to see the Swans win it. But their outs are quite big. Milwera intercept mark, and now Eagles just can't get out of their D50. Milwera pops it up to Phil Thorpe. Can't grab for it. But everyone is there. Sam Berry. Big goal. And I feel like that is a bridge too far for the Eagles now. The Crows have a big ascendancy now. Taylor, yep, they are starting to go into their gears. Good football. Sam Berry. Good finish as well, that. I said at half-time, though, Teresa, it had a bit of a Collingwood North game that you just weren't quite there, and once you clicked, the skill gap would be far too much. And again, it's kind of It's just the nature of the beast, isn't it? Got a lot of time for the Eagles and the Adelaide's Indigenous shirts. They're both schmick. Dan Curtin takes the mark from the loose clearance. He goes back inside. Oh, Adelaide got numbers everywhere now. Isaac Rankine bobs it up to Thilthorpe. I mean, obviously, Liam Ryan would be, on his day, better than our ones. I mean, he has been incredibly inconsistent, but he is playing for a side that gets the ball inside 50 once every 10 years. But I don't think you'd see a huge difference, because I think Carlton's delivery inside 50 is barbaric anyway. Like, long floaty kicks don't help your smalls anyway. They don't help your keys either. Another wasteful kick from Thilthorpe. But I don't think... I genuinely don't think if you added Jamie Elliott... Much love, Carly. Enjoy. Have a great day. But I feel like you could add like 3 of the best small forwards in the world, and that ball use is pathetic. But I do think, I agree with you, someone learning would help. Oh, Isaac Cummins chased down by Brockman. Alex Neil-Bullen inside out. Sam Berry gives it back to Neil-Bullen. Tell you what, the way they play together is so good. Jordan Dawson! What a team goal by the Crows. Good goal. Michael Walters, well, I mean, he's nowhere near as bad as the guy's playing, is he? Big goal by the Crows, and the Crows now starting to flex their muscles a little bit. Good team goal there as well, working together really well. Berry did well to hold his gap from that contest, and Dawson, as he always does, streams in. 88-45, the Crows now got their foot on the gas, and they are driving off into the sunset. Why does it look like Riley O'Brien's calling a play out fucking as a quarterback? It looked like he was like, hut 48! Just then. Two minutes 33 then left to play. We have a centre bounce. Elijah Hewitt is absolutely mauled there. Punched forward by O'Brien away from the furnace. And Adelaide, as always, have numbers. Isaac Rankine being a menace. Drives it up to the goal square. Berry. Can't get anything behind. Enjoy, Ben. Enjoy. Hope you have a good time. 2 minutes to go. Eagles go down that corridor again. They've been bold with their movement. It's killed them sometimes, but, you know, fair play to the Eagles. Harley Reid wrestles himself through people. Well done by Kelly. Harley Reid goes one way, gives it off. Bad handball. Cumming cleans it up. Tell you what, that's harsh. And Adelaide have just got numbers everywhere. Berry, horrible handball to Rankine. Gets it back though. Gives it off to Rankine, who can steady. Gives it up to Rochelle. Goal. Good team goal. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Beautiful team goal, that. You know, just teamwork running together there. Just when it did go wrong, players there helping each other out and, you know what, dishing off a dime. And good finish by Rochelle. Rankine is just a class above. $95.45 and Adelaide just flexed their muscles. I agree, Teresa. Just flex their muscles. And that's going to be a high free kick against, yeah. Makes it easier. You need another Ben Keys goal. Well, I mean, at the minute, they're all lining up to take a shot. Rankine off the back of that pack. Behind. You probably got a good chance, mate. They're all lining up to take. I think you'll get it, Luke. 40 seconds to go. Eagles now clinging on for dear life. Their ball movement slowed right down. Mark Keane. I'm tipping the D's with the outs that Swans had. Corrin, but Jesus, mate, honestly, you can't trust either side, can you? Rochelle! Oh, big time! Decent moustache on the goal umpire as well. Adelaide have put their foot down. It's party time at SA. And it's heartbreaking for the Eagles. They've played so well for a half. But too much. Good finish from Rochelle as well. Good celebration from him too. He has been very good this year, Luke. I can't disagree with you, mate. He's been fantastic. Handball forward. Isaac Cumming. He goes inside. Driven inside 50. Thilthorpe puts the pressure on, and the pressure comes from Adelaide. And there is the third quarter. And it's been very, very tough. Watch if you are an Eagles fan. Did so well for a half. Adelaide just a different gravy in that half. Different gravy. Kicking 7 goals 7 to 1 goal 3. They have blown this game wide open. I have Corrin. I've really enjoyed it. Played a lot of Pro Team, mate. A lot of Pro Team. I'll do a couple of streams this week if you're keen. But Adelaide done very well in this third quarter. Really put the game to bed. Some bizarre adverts on in the afternoon games. Have you noticed that? Like, they are really bizarre. Hey, Neladan, they've been very good. Yeah, but I mean, Kennedy, we'd never play him how he's been played, unfortunately. But Jesus, he'd probably put, the way he's played the last 4 weeks, he'd put any one of our midfielders to shame. But Jack Carroll, Paddy Dow, Zach Fisher and Will Setterfield are 4 of the worst footballers to ever play the game. So I'd rather see Ben Camporelli play than any of them 4. Kennedy, we had to sell someone to get a pick in. But unfortunately, Voss has never played him like that. If we had another coach, it'd be nice. But, like, Bin's already better than Dow, let's be honest. Cooper Lord miles ahead of Dow and Carroll. And Setterfield, ask any Essendon fan. Your depth has got to stay fit. And Dow and Setterfield have been in and out of injury. Like, Dow's going to be injury listed, so his career's done. And Carroll can't even make, even when he was fit, wasn't in the reckoning. What's he done this year? What's he done this year? Alright. Luke, is he fraud fawn? Is it? I don't know. They look bad against Brisbane, man. I'm holding my stock. I'm not buying any more. Put it that way, Luke. I'm not buying any more stock. I might look to sell. Oh, yeah, point of difference. It looks. I mean, it's going to be interesting next week against the Pies, isn't it? But their next 2 weeks is really tough before the bye. The Dogs and Pies. Probably 2 teams you don't want to play when you're having your own difficulties, are they? Like, if you had to say to me, which 2 teams do you not want to play? They would be high up on my list. Cheers, Lucinda. How are you, my darling? Hope you're doing well. Jesus, Paul, mate, I love you, bro, but you've lost it if you think Jack Carroll fixes Carlton. Jesus. Can't even get in. Can't even get in as Saints before injuries. Jeez, man, like, we are clutching. But I think that's why we're bad. Like, comments like that, like, the obvious stares you in the face. Do you know what I mean? Got to look at how the Blues play. Like, Jesus. Jack Carroll, man. Paddy Dow. Jesus. I know we're bad, but we're, like, fuck, how bad are we? Even before injury, though, was nowhere near it. In the preseason, he was playing in the stripes, the seconds. They don't help us, though. How many games do you want to see of Paddy Dow and Jack and Carroll, bro? Like, they wouldn't have played yesterday. They're not even 2 positions we got injuries in. He was very angry, was Mitchell. You can see he's getting frustrated, and I think it's quite... he's probably well within his rights. Because their best to their worst is really poor. You know, Jack Carroll. Jack Carroll. Paddy Dow. Paddy Dow and Jack Carroll. Oh, God, it drives you mad, doesn't it? Paddy Dow would make this side better. Jesus. Fucking hell. Can we beat the Bombers? Well, I mean, you'd want to hope, wouldn't you? Decent. Fourth quarter underway then. A team that has no problem putting sides away. The Crom. And they are flying now. Sid Draper runs inside. 50 open goal. Horrible bounce. He needed more breakfast. Pressure from Adelaide, though, even though this game is pretty much wrapped up. Impressive. Hunt, half back. Mickey Gibbons. You know what? I actually saw someone, Ben, you laugh. actually suggest him. I also saw someone suggest Tom Williamson. Yeah. It's tough, Ben. I tell you, it's tough. It's a tough life. Egos drill it into the forward 50. Adelaide got numbers there. And we have a stoppage. 19 minutes to play. Umpire just doing his best to shepherd there. Helps Harley Reid out, who gives it off. Straightens up. Behind. Say this is probably an area that Adelaide would probably look at on the tape. Their transition this week hasn't been very strong from kick-ins. And Liam Baker intercepts. And he'll get Eagles going back again. Good little switch. Opens up the angle. And he goes forward again. Nice little patient build. Ball inside 50! Jake Waterman! What a grab by the lad! Has that not counted? Oh, it has. I was going to say, has he not counted that? Bootsma kick. Fucking hell. I love the way... I know Carlton aren't doing well when Bootsma gets brought up. Do you know what I mean? That's when I know that we're struggling. Do I think Lamau would come to United? I genuinely don't. I don't. Badger from Oz. No, I've got an appointment to attend this afternoon, so I'll be back live at 8:30 with Joe. Waterman bags that goal. I reckon if we rang Yamal, do you want to come and play for United at the minute? He'd be like, lol. And that hurts me to say. That hurts me to say because I love my United. Is it? And Adelaide go forward now. Drive it in. Big mark by Darcy Fogarty. Oh, United need loads. They have fixed it. Is that better? Waterman has been solid. Is that better now, chat? Can you see it all? It's the Eagles having such a long fucking name. Fogarty bangs it through. 16 minutes to go. 108-52. The Crows have been very, very solid when they've needed to be. And they have pretty much blown this game out of the out of all recognition. So strong in the air, isn't he, Fogarty? Very deliberate kick there from Riley O'Brien. Demons take the lead, I see. The Brock dog. Quietly going about his work, isn't he, Darcy Fogarty? Thilthorpe's getting a lot of the raps, but just quietly going about his day. And the ball's in dispute. 16 minutes, 25 to go. And Eagles still going. Tyler Brogman delivers it inside 50 to no one. How will Man United... all on their off-season, isn't it? If we get a couple of strikers in... I'm not sold on Rory Delat. I do like Kuna, though. I think Kuna is everything we need. Definite top... expectation has to be 5. Top 5. In my opinion. No European football, it means you can rotate your squad more. So top 5 is bare minimum. If we're not top 5, Ruben needs sacking. Sandy Brock spoils it forward. I think it has to be, though, no European football. So traditionally sides with no European football have an easier run. So it'd be fascinating. But it has to be top 5 for me. When you've got... If you bring in 4 or 5 players, it has to be top 5 with no European football. 15 minutes to go then. Bit of defending for Adelaide to do. But, I mean, at this stage now, Adelaide can cruise control. Credit to them. They're still looking to attack. I think if it's outside of the 5, Badger from Oz, calls will come to sack him. Genuinely do. Good work by Bailey. Gibbs it off. Poor kick there at goal from Noah Long. He's been quite disappointing in this game, Noah Long. He's had his opportunities. Walker, no, he was a late out, Taylor, mate. Big mark by Darcy Fogarty. Fogarty switches it inside. Gives it out to Worrell. Worrell gives it off to Sam Berry, left half-back flank. Horrible kick there by Berry. Picks out the only Eagles player in between 3 Crows. And Eagles go marching back to the forward line. Good body work by Bailey Williams. Mark 65 out. Oh, good kick. Nothing. That's a beautiful kick, that. Touch of class from Jack Graham. It's gone out of bounds, though, but that kick. He's injured, Langy. So, well, that lad's is interesting viewing, isn't it? Ryan Marich puts it up on the goal square. There's a collision. And Sam Berry sees it out. We're now chasing home a little bit of a Ben Keys for our mate in chat. For our Luke Parry. We want to try and get that in for him. Looks like Waterman's dislocated his elbow. Not what you want. He's been very good. Oh, he's done his shoulder. That's heartbreaking for Waterman. He's been so good. So 14-10 to play. Bailey Williams takes possession. Can't do anything with it. Milwera clears his lines. Eagles have got the trap set. And well done. Good mark by Sandy Brock. Drives it inside 50. Gold Coast. He dislocated his shoulder by the looks of it, Teresa. G'day, Sandra. How are you, my love? 13 minutes, 47 to play. Tell you what, Riley O'Brien, since the Carlton game, has been in some cracking form, hasn't he? Oh, I think Luke. Oh, no, sorry. It's the Eagles end. Sorry. I was like, has Ben Key's got the free? They need this. Tyler Brockman, can he give the Eagles some love here? Behind. And here we are. They come out the back half of the ground, and they've done it. When they've gone short, it's been very good from them. Oh, big mark by Danny Curtin. He looks around. Easy kick here. Great handball off. Horrible kick, though, inside 50. Gotta say, I'm not too sure what Jordan Dawson was trying there. Eagles slingshot back. Great run and carry from them. Driven in by Jaden Hunt. One-on-one. Oh, Oscar Allen can't do it. And Mark Keane doing well, but rushed out of it. Good football. Keane and Milwera did very well there. Bailey Williams off the ground, and it's a behind. 12 minutes to play. Adelaide look for that long overlap. Poor kick. Tom Cole. Trying to find Hunt. Does well, does Tom Cole. Handballs it out the back. Liam Baker. Time. Brings it inside 50. Oh. Tell you what, since they slated Harley Reid at half time, he's been okay. Hunt shot at the post. Behind. Oh, it didn't bounce back out. Tell you what, it's just not gone the Eagles' way. Ben Keys drills it up to the midfield, and Adelaide have got numbers here. Great kick to Darcy. Look at Isaac Rankine getting on his bike. He kicks it out in front to him. Rankine gives it off, and Josh Rochelle finishes off a great transition goal. Is that cramp for Rochelle? I think it is. Great team goal. Selfless by Rankine as well. Is that like the third one Rankine has dished off? Can you imagine if he'd done that, Langy? I did it as well at first. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how pissed you'd be as a coach? 11 minutes to go then. The Crows have got into gear 4 and left the Eagles at the start line. Is that kicking in danger? Tell you what, fair play to the Eagles. The pressure has been there most of the game. Jordan Dawson, though, wins it back. Clever paddle on. Peatling usually being strong. Smart tap. Coming. Drives it in. Good mark. Good football by Eagles. Held strong there. Coming into the final 10 minutes now. Brady Huff.
Goes down the old thing. And spoiled out by Mitchy Hinge. Here we are, Sam Perry drives it into the midfield, into the forward 50. Oh, I'll tell you what. If Adelaide had had their kicking boots on, this game could have been absolutely obscene. Here we are, slingshot attack though. Eagles got open field. Good kick to Liam Ryan, does well to bring it down. He dances. Horrible kick, puts them under all sorts. They have absolutely bowled that up of the Eagles. Can they fix it here? They can't. Good football. 9 minutes 30 to go. Eagles absolutely butchered that. An absolute butcher from that. Wasn't it? Jesus, that was hard to watch from the Eagles. Kick it goal, marked on the goal back line. And Rory Laird just tries to take the game now. Just trying to take some of the minutes off the clock by the look of it. No need to rush. And just a bit more patient for them. Oh, I'll tell you what, some of the kicking has been so bad. So bad. And here we are. Eagles slowly building out the back here. Oh, what a shocking kick. Out of bounds on the full. You hate to see it. Liam Duggan, Jesus, he knows better than that. Here we are, Cumming drives it inside 50. And we have a stoppage. Can Ryan Marrick, well, he's living in the back half of the ground, Naruto. So, chances are, he could do. Tex looks heartbroken, God bless him. What's wrong with him? 8 minutes to go. Riley O'Brien kicks it out in the air. Good tackle. Hutchinson to Harley Reid, who's just ran over the boundary, surely. What do you need him for? 20, Naruto. Oh, dancing through traffic. Oh, I'll tell you what, Adelaide. Just their hands inside. That should be holding the ball, surely. That's stiff for the Crows. For the Eagles. 7:49. There we are. Harley Reid bursts through the stoppage. Spreads the play. Noah Long picks out Oscar Allen, who does incredibly well. Good grab. And it looks like the captain will do the captain's thing. Teresa, they have done. They've been in and out of the game in stages. That security guard looks fucking miserable. And that young lad there, next to what looks like his granddad and his dad, he doesn't want to be there. Mate, you look about 21, just tell your parents you don't want to go and watch football anymore. Oscar Allen gets a consolation for the Eagles. 61-114. Demons look like they're slowly walking away with that game. Is it a good game? Hey, Boston, how are you, mate? You all right? Good to see you, mate. 6 minutes to go then of this encounter, and this game was a game up till half-time. Adelaide, fair play to them. They've just gone through the gears. I'm good, mate. Can't complain, my friend. Hope you're well. Adelaide, there we are. Harley Reid starting to come into it a little bit. Holding the ball there. Adelaide go down this left-hand side. Jordan Butts, a lot of work to do and did it well. Mitch Hinge drives it inside 50. And straight away, Rankin sets it in. .6:23 to go. Rankin again dancing. No one touches him. He is, honestly, he's like made of Kevlar at the minute. There's one touch for Maric. You only need two now. Naruto. 6 minutes to play. Liam Baker handballs it to Tim Kelly, who's wrapped up straight away. Jack Graham. Mr. Hunt, absolutely hunted by Thilthorpe. You know what? Watching this game, watching Flynn and co. ruck for Eagles, ruck has to be a fucking huge priority in the off-season. Harley Reid gets the free kick. He looks to switch it to the right flank, which he does. And very easy defending. Yeah, I've heard the chase in Darcy Cameron. Massive need. I mean, obviously the pick one this year, Duff Tyler, is a ruck. So, I mean, there is that. Good short kick here. Oh, poor kick. It's been like that all game, though. Been like that all game for Adelaide. They just have had no cohesion with their ball movement. Probably a good game to have a bad game, isn't it, the Eagles? Harley Reid can't get rid of it. That's going to be holding the ball again. Ben Keys gives it to James Peatling. He drives it inside 50. Jinby on his own will see it out. 4 minutes 50 to play. Stoppage in the forward 50. Some next 4 games for Adelaide. Very interesting, aren't they? Sydney at the G, SCG. AO, Lions, Hawks, Tasmania. If they go, what would we say we talk about them as a deep final team? If they go 2 out of 3 out of that, would you say? Are you expecting 3 out of 3? Rochelle! Oh, he has been sublime. Well, I think Darcy Cameron would be good if you taking Cooper, pick one. He'd be a perfect person to learn off. I wouldn't trust Flynn and co protecting him. It's been a show, hasn't it, as well, Taylor? I agree. It's been very good. Him and Rankine have been very impressive this game. Peeling, give him some pep up. I think he's been really strong all game. He impresses me every game, Boston. So 4 minutes 22 to go. 120 plays 61. 2 first rounders and Harley Reid. And change. There is Peeling, gives it off to Sid Draper. He handballs back to O'Brien. O'Brien drives it forward. A lot of pressure coming Adelaide's way, even though Adelaide have won this game. There's ball. And Dawson into an open goal behind. Elijah Hewitt, he kicks it forward. And Adelaide again build out of the back. Sid Draper goes wide. 3 minutes to go. That was a very good move. Here we are. Thilthorpe handballs forward. Rochelle brushes the tackle. Ryan Marich dives for the tackle. 3 minutes to go. And Riley O'Brien takes the mark. 45 out on Bailey Williams. He's looking to give it off. Loose kick. Thilthorpe. James Peeling just can't gather the ball. And it's going to be a high free kick. Peeling will get a shot at goal. Bit of fisticuffs to end this game. Bit of feeling in this one. And James Peeling kicks into an open goal square as everyone is fighting. He wraps off a very impressive performance from Peeling. So we're looking for Naruto. We need a bit of 2 from Marich. That was quality, that fight. Much love, Angelo. Thank you for sticking around, mate. Yeah, we love a little bit of Peeling, Boston. Darcy Fogarty wanted to get involved with that. 2 minutes 40 to go then. Can Adelaide finish strongly as they have done? There is another touch for Ryan Marich. You only need one more, mate. James Peeling takes this mark half back. He goes back inside. 2 minutes to go. Fucking how far is he? Oh, there we are. Free kick. Tim Kelly drives them inside 50. Good lead. Good mark by Liam Ryan. Had a bit of a thankless task today, Liam Ryan. See how hard it is as a small when the ball just comes in. Phew and shit. Here we are then. Liam Ryan lines up as the clock runs down. Anna behind. Should be a good game, Sydney Crom. And goes nice and short. Worrell gives it back. Good pressure by... There it is. There's your 20, Naruto. Oh, calamity from Jinby, but it works out well for him. 50 seconds remain. And a big mark from Hinge. "40 seconds to go." He's, to be fair, I think he switches off, Taylor, don't you? Like when the ball hasn't been there for a week, because it feels like an hour between kicks for Liam Ryan. Nice kick inside to Sid Draper. 20 seconds left. Adelaide literally just been too good, too classy when it counted. There was a little tail wag from the Eagles, but in the end, Adelaide too strong. And with 11 seconds to go, it's been a fairly solid performance from the Crows. Just too good in the end for the Eagles, as you would expect. Jordan Dawson drives it inside 50. It's a behind. It's a behind. And that's how we will finish here. 128-62. Thank you very much, everyone, for sticking round. I'll see you tonight at 8:30. Much love, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week.